From DeSoto, Texas, introducing Errol, the Truth, Spence Jr.
Keeps Spence off. There's that left hook to the body.
And you see Burditt shaking his head.
And Spence, but now Spence going to work, and he drops Bondu.
Well, you see, he hydrated all the way up to 163 tonight. So that's a middleweight in there you're watching. That body shot almost dropped Butcher.
Spence with a very strong jab. Two good body shot right to the head. That's it. He falls into the ropes. Had he fallen down, I'm not sure he'd have made it out.
We're done.
That's it. Over.
We're done.
A good thing.
Here's another look at it. Right to the body, right to the head.
That's a nice combination, Barry, because the head was covered initially, and Spence dug that right hook into the body. That brought Butcher's hands down. The right hook followed to the head. Textbook knockout, really.
Yeah.
Big factors there that you see as a difference.
Yep, and then when you combine the hands feed with timing, like Spence is doing, Spence is timing it with counter shots, stepping back and meeting with so you combine that kind of hands feed that Spence has, mixing timing with it, it really becomes difficult to deal with. A good left uppercut puts Hoskins on one knee.
About to say before he took away the privilege, every mistake you make when you step up, you pay a price. Price already being paid by Hoskins. So here comes Spence. See if he goes for the early KO. He's got the opportunity here. Hoskins hurt again. Good body shot and right hook by Spence. They'll be separated. Hoskins not tying up. And pays the price to that by taking 3 big shots to the body. For that one.
Now, Hoskins is hard. He kept trying to come forward. The problem.
Fernando Montiel, travieso Arce. ¡Ay! Lo tocó abajo y lo sintió. Lo tocó abajo y lo sintió Ibarra. En el intercambio de golpes salió mejor pisado Errol Spence y otra vez.
Otro golpe más a la zona del hígado.
¡Ay! Lo está castigando de una manera abrumadora. Y ahí se fue al suelo, claro, está en frío. Pone rodilla en lona. Y me parece que no va a estar Spence. Sale a tirar el mexicano. ¡Wow! Vete la derecha arriba. Como diciendo, acá estoy yo. No me voy a rendir así nomás. Pero hay mucha diferencia de potencia. Vuelve a ir al suelo el boxeador mexicano que está denunciando un golpe de conejo, ¿no?
Sí.
Pero se termina la pelea, mis amigos. Esto no tiene más razón de ser. Y ha terminado rapidito.
I think that had an effect on Cordoba, who definitely has his work cut out for him in this first round.
Spence coming forward, his aggressiveness not paying off. Cordova trying to figure out a way to keep Spence off. There's that left hook to the body. That's what we were talking about, that body attack. And that one really hurt. You can see the grimace on Cordova's face. The count is 7.
He can't recover.
9, he's not going to make it. 10 and out. Knockout.
He's very accurate. We'll get a bird's eye view of this punch. He missed with the right and just came right back. He was in position to nail Cordova.
Kind of gives you the idea how fear comes in for guys when they realize they're overmatched. Down he goes from the shots that have been getting him throughout this contest.
Liver shot. Good left hand to the gut.
He made it up once. Let's see if he has anything left in him. And Spence wisely continues to work that body. And he can make this a short night if he wants to continue on that road.
Tracking him again. Swinging on the top. He's well served to come up top. Right now, Tavera is trying to protect his body. He's still hurt to the body.
And he leaves himself wide open up top.
And that's it. Stoppage. This guy's got devastating powers.
He does it here. Body work was impressive for him in this fight.
Of course, and there's that body shot that gets the knockdown. As you can see, almost the equivalent of that left hook to the body.
Hitting on the money tonight. Now, you may notice a lack of screaming ringside. His mom is not here. She's his biggest fan, and of course the loudest fan that he has tonight. That's not going to distract him at all.
And he said he can always...
The way he's attacked in this first round, going upstairs.
Wow. And that warning was from Pat Russell that Cuevas had better show up something or he's going to stop the fight.
Yeah, he better throw some punches, and there he goes on his knee.
As he doesn't stay wild, he's able to land those solid shots here and there because he keeps his composure.
That was a pretty good shot right there. And now it's got Alous going backward. Now Alous is in trouble. And an uppercut forces him to hold on, and he takes a knee. And now let's see if they'll call that a knockdown. I think Rafael Ramos is, and rightly so.
That's the thing. When you can punch like Spence, you don't need to land too many combinations. Sometimes the one solid shot will do it, and you can get your guy reeling and follow up. That's what Spence did there.
He comes right to Alous this time. 4 shots to the head, and the back solution to the corner again. And there was a great left hand, and it put Alous right on his back, and Rafael final one.
It started with that solid left hand by Spence that got Alous reeling, and this is the follow-up. Spence stayed on him. Again, like we said, didn't get too crazy, didn't lose his composure, and it caused the knockdown eventually. And here's the end of the fight, right after Alous got up from that count. Sharp inside left hand, and that was it. The referee...
Errol Spence Jr., black and red trunks, knocked down Charles early in the round with the left. Charles trying to survive the round here against the 2012 Olympian. Nice left, right. Spence, another left. Charles on the ropes, trying to hold on. Spence moves away. Spence has him on the ropes. 10 seconds, and that's it. Referee steps in. It is over.
Here's a knockdown. Here's a replay. So you see Spence is setting it up. He's setting it up. He's very patient. Oh, and he didn't. He caught him with a shot on the chin. I thought it was to the body.
Using that left hand very well now.
Yeah, and he caught him with the left hand, a short left, right on the bottom of the chin.
Spence hasn't thrown a punch in like 20 seconds.
This is the equivalent of a 30-second timeout.
Right. And here he comes. Here comes the barrage. Robert Byrd stepping in. And he's getting closer.
I don't know what more Robert Byrd needs to see.
Oh, this is it. And finally, he's seen enough.
That LaGreca is wobbly, understandably.
Spence is not rushing. He's taking his time. He's picking his shots. Very impressive.
You know, this is what we talked about yesterday. Everybody said, who has Spence fought? You know, who has he beat? And as he moves up in opposition, you're going to see Spence continue to do this to higher-level boxers.
And Spence looking to conclude. Another right hand by Spence.
LaGreca's in bad shape here, Marv. Referee needs to take a real good look, or just a good punch or two away from Spence ending things.
Coming up on a minute to go in this third round. It's all Spence and it's all over.
Hardest shot he's been hit with tonight. It's just after all the damage he's taken, it's not going to take much.
And again, that body
and bugging. But now he can only lay up against the ropes. This seems like it could be a matter of time. And you know what? That's enough. Alan Hudgens.
He has hurt Barrera here. Good right hook by Spence. And Barrera starting to slide into deep water. Still game with an uppercut.
It was the body shot that dropped Barrera to open that body up again. He's got to go downstairs. And you see Barrera shaking his head. No.
Lawrence Cole.
Unofficially scoring it for Spence and going down on Jerry. Outside of the stage of New York only one time. That last round, and he goes down again. Spence does it again. Oh.
He's not going to be able to take too much more of this.
And Spence trying to finish it here. He has a wounded prey and he knows it. Puts him back down, and that's it.
Spence hasn't been in any imminent danger. And an uppercut, and down goes Bundu. Was that a push? That is not a knockdown. I wonder if Spence feels like Bundu is fading. And now Errol Spence is looking to close out Leonard Bundu. This is the Errol Spence show, but Bundu is a wounded animal, and he has got to be careful to Spence. But now Spence going to work, and he drops Bundu, and this one could be over. Oh my goodness! Bundu is done. And
you better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Keith one-time Thurman.
Thurman had 110 amateur fights. I mean, after 110 amateur fights, I just don't think you have to fight this level of opposition over and over and over again.
And Travis Hartman goes to a knee here.
6, 7, 8. Does he become a better fighter? And I think the answer is no, you don't become a better fighter. Again, the record becomes a little bit better. And there you can see Thurman problems being overmatched here. He's much smaller than Thurman. Junior welterweight most of the career for Hartman. He's been as low as 134, while Thurman has fought from 150 to 152 pounds. And if Thurman goes to the body now, this fight will end.
This fight's going to end any second unless Hartman throws anything.
This time has been not as difficult as some of the other fights that we've seen here tonight. Nice uppercut right into the body. That put him right down. You could hear him exhale like, oh.
Thurman just raised him with that right hand, but that's the power we're talking about, and I think it cut him.
I thought that could have been a slip right there when he bounced off the rope trying to get his feet. I didn't think that could have been a knockdown, but there's that left hook to the body again, and if that's over, you hear Rojas exhale again with that body shot.
Come out and take care of your business.
Get in the ring and they fight defensively.
Let's see if he can follow it up with another of what has become his trademark.
Estimate anybody.
Another quick counter left hook after Laura landed a right hand. Good uppercut might have floored.
Whose mouthpiece just came flying out?
Laura's.
Laura's, yep.
Not stopping Laura from round 3 between Keith Thurman and Orlando Laura. Laura staggered by a left hook momentarily there.
Thurman. That you're going to see some kind of fight for Thurman than it is.
Still to come tonight, the main event in Cincinnati between local star Adrian.
Vicious right hook to the body.
Muster up to hit him with. And tonight, that's what Lawrence don't look like, but there he goes.
Well, maybe not. 2, 3, 4. Orlando Laura has had enough. He made that clear, walking to his corner and talking to his trainer while listening to the count.
All time, escúchame. Protect yourself at all times. Good luck. Mouthpiece. Touch him up. Good luck.
Montana has a lot of experience at this.
He's able to set a trap and force an eager young puncher into that position. And there's a body shot.
Allow Thurman to use some of that energy and power up.
Wanted to see how Thurman would handle a larger ring in a situation like this.
He's doing good.
The problems is you hit a guy in the elbow.
Oh, there he is. He's hurt bad. Oh, there he is.
This will be the end. Quintana's done after the left hook.
Yes, he
is out on
his... a really interesting fight.
Let's see if Thurman remembers to go to the body.
There he is. He's not going to make it out of this, though.
He seems to be thoroughly out on his feet.
Yes, the
and Thurman is trying to find the target. And now Jack Reese is going to stop him. No point in waiting to see that go any further.
No, it wasn't.
contusión en el camerino. Vamos a una pelea limpia. Que tenga suerte.
It's enough to hurt Thurman, but we'll see.
Thurman versus Chavez headed to round 3.
Speed is the power right now. And there's 2 punches.
Good left hook. He's been anything but.
And there's a left hand by Thurman that seems
those body shots.
Yeah, and Thurman catches him with a double.
I think they both decided let's try to make it technical.
The body as we go to the 7th. Good. And the action picking up here as Chavez seemed to get. Oh, body shot there by
body shot.
Thurman, and it drops Chavez to one knee. The 3rd time he has been down in his career. Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation has Thurman on the attack. Swarming Chavez along the ropes. Wow. And Chavez is again down on the canvas for the 2nd time in the fight, the 4th time in his career. And this fight is over. Keith Thurman stops Diego Chavez.
Obey my commands and protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves, good luck.
That same overhand right that hurt Berditt.
Stiff jab showdown between the undefeated Keith Thurman, who attacks Soto Kana's body and lands a right hand, and Soto Kana staggers backwards in the dying stages of round 1 and turns the tables. What a start! With a lead left hook there by Thurman, went 16-1 as an
At close range, it's good, but try to throw it early.
Establish himself back in the center of the ring. There's a beautiful left hand.
Turn the corners a lot. Now some of that is
teeing off on the head of Soto Kana. And down goes Soto Kana! Wow!
Faster pace to start this round.
Yeah, his nickname is Determined for a reason. Catches that left hand on his arm, and there's a Thurman. Wild right hand that crosses, and Soto Kana is in the corner after he got tagged with that right. He's been down once in the lateral movement. Soto Kana's unable to cut off the ring, and he eats a right hand, and he is hurt. A left hand, and shortly steps in. The fight is over. Keith, one-time Thurman, remains unbeaten with another fantastic performance here in San Antonio.
Very impressive, guys.
Fight hard, but fight clean. Good luck to both of you.
After what we witnessed as Thurman solid left hand by Thurman. The right hand clips Diaz. And Thurman swarming Diaz.
Angle, so I'm excited to see that.
Good exchange to end the fight at welterweight, but again, and eats the left uppercut jacking the jaw of Diaz. Left hook and Diaz.
And that's what makes him dangerous. You know, how could you train for a guy like this?
Diaz takes a knee.
3, 4, 5.
Solid round for Keith Thurman.
Fun in there, guys. He has his hands down, he's moving, he's smiling.
Right hook, a right hand by Thurman, but look at Diaz come back. He wants to turn it into a firefight and give the fans a show.
As Diaz just get caught.
Let's see how much. And he got stunned early by Jesus Soto Kana in his last fight, but came back to stop him. And by Chavez.
Julio Diaz is game.
I don't know what it is about the air at the Stump Hop Center, but it brings out the best of these warriors. Keith. And speaking of
I think they're saying
referee Jack Reese has just come over to us and told us that the corner of Julio Diaz has stopped the fight due to a rib injury.